History is full of deep secrets. We have dug up buried cities, unlocked ancient tombs, and broken the complex hieroglyphs of ancient Egypt. But there is one mystery that has defeated every single person who has ever tried to solve it. It sits quietly inside a secure vault at Yale University. It is a mysterious book written in an alphabet that does not exist anywhere else on Earth. For over 100 years, the world's greatest codebreakers, master linguists, and advanced computers have stared at its pages. Their goal was to read just a single sentence, but their success rate is 0. This is the Voynich Manuscript, the ancient text that no modern scientist can translate. Our story begins in the year 1912. An antique book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich travels to a quiet Jesuit college in Italy. Hidden away in an old chest, he finds a strange manuscript bundle. The moment he opens it, he knows he is looking at something impossible. The book contains about 240 remaining pages of fine calfskin parchment. It is covered from edge to edge in an elegant, flowing script. But as Voynich looks closer, his excitement turns to profound confusion. The letters aren't Latin, Greek, Hebrew, or Arabic. They don't match any known writing system from human history. Even stranger than the words are the drawings. The book is heavily illustrated with hand-painted pictures, divided into what look like different scientific chapters. The first section is botanical, featuring drawings of hundreds of plants and flowers. But here is the first major twist. Modern botanists have examined these drawings for decades, and almost none of these plants actually exist on Earth. They look like alien hybrids, with the roots of one species combined with the leaves of another. Move further into the book, and things get weirder. The next section features complex astronomical and astrological diagrams. There are concentric circles tracking the sun and stars, alongside drawings of the zodiac signs. Interspersed between these cosmic maps are drawings of tiny women bathing in strange, interconnected pools and tubes filled with a mysterious green liquid. What was this book? An encyclopedia from a parallel universe? A magical spellbook? Or the ultimate historical hoax? Wilfrid Voynich spent the rest of his life trying to find the answers, but he failed. For decades, skeptics argued that the Voynich manuscript was a clever, modern fake. They believed Wilfrid Voynich had forged the book himself to make a fortune. This was a logical theory, until modern science stepped into the room and changed everything. In 2009, scientists at the University of Arizona took tiny samples of the book's parchment for carbon dating. The results were undeniable and shocked the scientific community. The parchment was dated to somewhere between 1404 and 1438. The book was genuinely created in the early 15th century, during the European Renaissance. Additional testing showed that the ink was applied shortly after the parchment was made. This wasn't a modern hoax. Someone in the 1400s spent a massive amount of money on expensive calfskin vellum and hours of meticulous work to create this book. If it's a real medieval book, why can't we read it? During World War II, the world's finest military codebreakers turned their attention to the Voynich manuscript. Legendary crypt analysts spent years analyzing the structure of the text. They expected to find a simple code where one letter is swapped for another. But the Voynich text refused to break. It didn't follow the normal patterns of a coded message. When humans write a fake language to trick people, they usually leave behind clues because they get lazy. They repeat letters in predictable ways, or the text lacks a natural flow. But when linguists ran the Voynich text through computers, they discovered something stunning. The text has a highly organized structure and follows strict rules of grammar. Certain words only appear in specific sections of the book. The word lengths follow a natural mathematical curve, just like real human languages like English, Latin, or Chinese. In fact, it looks more organized than real languages. Letters are repeated in ways that don't happen in normal speech. Sometimes the same exact word is written 3 times in a row. It has all the structural properties of an incredibly rich, meaningful text, but wrapped in a language that no one has ever heard spoken. As the years passed, the mystery only deepened, revealing historical twists that connect this book to some of history's most eccentric figures. By looking at old letters found alongside the manuscript, researchers traced the book back to the court of Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II in the late 1500s. Rudolph was obsessed with the occult and alchemy. He reportedly bought the book for a massive sum of 600 gold ducats, which is worth tens of thousands of dollars today. Since then, hundreds of researchers have claimed to have solved the Voynich Manuscript. Every few years, a headline appears declaring that the mystery is finally over. One theory claims it is written in a dead language. Another suggests it is a form of abbreviated Latin used for women's health and medical remedies. In recent years, scientists have even trained advanced artificial intelligence models on the text, hoping that machine learning could find the hidden pattern that humans missed. But each time a new solution is published, the scientific community tears it apart. The translations only work for a few lines or a single page before completely breaking down on the next. The book remains an undefeated fortress. So where does that leave us today? There are 3 main, surviving theories that scientists still debate. First is the lost language theory. This suggests the book is written in a real, spoken dialect from medieval Europe that was never documented and eventually died out entirely. Second is the ultimate cipher theory. This argues that the author invented an incredibly advanced encryption system, hundreds of years ahead of its time, that masks a known language using complex mathematical shifts. And third is the hypnotic hoax theory. Some researchers believe the book was created by a medieval con artist to sell to wealthy, curious kings for a high price. The text might have been generated using a grid system that created words that look completely real to a computer, but actually mean absolutely nothing. It is a beautifully constructed, meaningless labyrinth. Until someone finds a historical key, a Rosetta Stone for the Voynich Manuscript, this extraordinary artifact will keep its secrets. It stands as a profound reminder that despite all of our incredible modern technology, satellites, and supercomputers, the human past still holds mysteries that we are completely powerless to solve. If you love exploring historical mysteries and unsolved anomalies like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another deep dive into history's archives. For now, the Voynich Manuscript remains a beautiful, frustrating riddle written on calfskin parchment. It is a message sent across 600 years of time that no one on Earth can read.